Hello everyone, this is Bree and I'm here today talking to you about these new yarns that I just got, and they're all so freaking cute. Yeah, company, darn good yarn, and it really is some darn good yarn. I mean, I haven't used it yet, but I'm about to use it right now because the color is so beautiful and the material is so beautiful. And I actually really don't even know what I'm gonna make with this stuff yet, but we'll figure it out together. I'm gonna see. But I'm thinking that I can make like a really cute handbag situation. You know, like those couture, Chanel, Prada type things. You know what I'm talking about. You've seen it. And then this one is like a silk, yarn. I think I'm gonna make a top or a bodysuit situation. Just like blue, green, sparkly. So cute. Yeah, I think this is just enough to make a shirt or a bodysuit. It's not that much, so I'm gonna use a very loose stitch, which is my specialty, and I love using a loose stitch, so I'll definitely be doing that. So stay tuned for what I'm gonna make with these really freaking cute yarns. My gosh, so cute. All right. So I'm finally back after spending a heck of a long time winding that thing into this ball of yarn, which is my least favorite thing to do, probably. So yeah, I'm gonna start with this yarn. I'm gonna show you how to make a very simple lacy top. And this yarn in particular is the Lace Weight Silk yarn. That's the name of it. Silk Sparkle Enchanted Forest Super Fine Weight 1 Silk. These are the recommended crochet hook sizes, but for the lacy effect, I like to use a much bigger hook because one, it helps it go by a lot quicker and it makes it more lacy. So this is a 6mm hook, and this is a Seeknit needle because I really love these Seeknit needles. They're very freaking smooth, and I know I say freaking a lot, but it's fine. Okay, so for the first part of this outfit, we are going to, well, first of all, I'm going to show you this little bag that I put my yarn in so it won't get dirty. I think this is an organza bag, so I just pop it in there and close that, and it's kind of like a yarn thing. That's a parrot in the background, by the way. I'm outside. But it keeps the yarn nice and clean, so you don't have to worry about it. Alright, so for the first part, I'm going to make a slip knot. That's how you start every project. Put that on the hook. I'm going to chain 25. I'm going to show you how big these little chains are going to be. They're going to be pretty big. Oops, let me start over. So you're going to want to keep it really loose. 3, 4, 5. That's how 5 of them look so far. As you can see, you just want to keep it really loose. This is going to be very loose and lacy, beautiful little mermaid looking top. So you're just going to want to do 25 of those. Alright, so after you finish with 25 of these chains, we're going to chain 2 more. 1, 2, and then we're going to half double crochet into the third one. So that's 1, 2, 3. Half double crochet is just like that. You yarn over and then pull through 3. Half double crochet right there. So you're going to do that all the way back down the line. Okay? And I will meet you when you get back down the line. So here's my first row of half double crochet. And the reason why I did half double crochet is because it's really lacy still, but it's less see-through than like a double crochet. You know, obviously a single crochet is going to be a little less sheer, and a slip stitch is actually going to be the most less sheer. I know that's a grammatically weird sentence, but that just takes a lot more time. So the half double crochet is a happy medium. You get a little bit of lacy, but it works up kind of quickly still. So that's the first row. And that's a little explanation of why I chose half double crochet. So for the next row, we are going to chain 2 again. 1, 2, and we're going to turn the work. And now for this row and the next couple of rows, we're going to do 2 half double crochets into the first stitch. So that's 1, 2. So that is going to make it go out at an angle. So you see how, oops, I'm gonna stick. So you see how it's there, it's gonna go out and out. Oops. And yeah, we're gonna do that on each side. So you see how I did 2 right there? I'm gonna go to the end of the row and meet you there. So now I'm at the very last stitch on my row, and I'm going to do 2 double crochets into that last stitch. Make sure it's the last stitch. And 1 and 2. Okay. Then we're going to do the same thing for the next row. So chain 2, turn, and 2 more double crochets right into the first one. 1, 2. There we go. And then continue the row all the way back down. 2 double crochet in the last stitch and keep going until it connects behind you, until it almost connects all the way behind you. So this is the top part of my collarbone. This is collarbone to collarbone. And then I'm going to make it go out until it almost connects in the back of me. And I'll let you know how many rows that is when I return. Alright everyone, I'm back and I just finished my 14th row of increasing on both sides, and as you can see it's starting to look like that. Now for the next row I just chain 2 like always, but I'm only going to put 1 half double crochet in the first stitch, and then I'm going to keep going with the half double crochets all the way down the row, and no more increases, just all the way down the row, half double crochet. And we're going to do more rows of no increases until it gets to the length that you want for your top. So me, it's going to be probably a crop top, and it will be maybe a little bit below waist length. So I'm going to do that many more rows and I will meet you back here. Alright everybody, I'm back, and excuse me for the lighting change, but I'm in my house now. But I have finished with the slope where it reaches my back, and then the regular rows of normal no increase rows. Okay, and this is how it looks so far. So this is the length that I wanted. You can definitely go further. And this is how much yarn I have. I don't know if you saw it when I first did it, but it was a little bit bigger than this, so I might actually have enough to make it long enough for a dress. We shall see later, but for right now I'm making this top. So this is how it is, and that's where it will meet in the back. So this fits me, but just make sure the sloping will reach almost, you know, meeting in the back of you, because this is going to be a drawstring right here. So for the next part, this is the last stitch on the last row, meeting the length of the top that I want, and I'm just going to make a chain stitch right there. And what we're going to be doing next is going along this edge of the top. And if you wanted to put a stitch marker here where the increases and now decreases have started, you can do that, because this is where we're gonna loop in the drawstring through. It's gonna be through here and through here. And if you want to make like a special hole, you can by doing like a chain and then a single crochet, so it'll be a small hole. You can do that. But me, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna put the string wherever I see fit. So I'm just gonna make one continuous edging around here. And my edging will go as follows. I'm just gonna single crochet in whichever hole I find. And it is always very difficult doing that on, you know, a rough edge, but just try to be as consistent as possible. And if you really want to be super professional about it, you can count how many stitches you're doing on this side, so you can do the exact same on the other side. But maybe I should do that. We'll see. I'll see how it goes. Sometimes I'm just tired, okay? But those are your options. But for me, I'm just gonna guesstimate and try to make it as even as possible with these non-definitive chains. You see, I'm just like stabbing any old random place. But if you've edged up a top before, you will know the tricks to doing your own edging, if you will. It's very hard doing tutorials, y'all. Talking to yourself. So anyway, you just edge this whole thing up until you get right here to the top. This is the top row, the first row that we did. Gonna edge it all the way up until you get right there, and then I'll meet you there. Alright, so this is the last stitch on the side, as you can see. And I'm also just gonna go in the first stitch of the top row with a single crochet. So that is the first stitch of the top row with a single crochet. And now is the very, very easy part of doing a chain stitch. So this is going to be the string and tie for the top. And I'm going to do a bunch of these, and I'll let you know how many exactly that I did. But you know, you can do however many strings you're comfortable with, but I will let you know how many I did. So I ended up doing 100 chains. It just seemed like a nice even number. And I think that should be enough, because what we will be stringing is, we'll be stringing it through here where the decreases or increases stop, and then once more at the bottom over here, and then it'll tie. So I think 100 is fine. It's kind of stretchy. So now for the most scary part of crochet, cutting. I hate cutting, because what if I made a mistake? But I'll take a breath and we will cut it right there. Oh my god. And we will fasten that off like that, and that'll be for that side. And now the next thing you want to do is attach your yarn to the bottom of this, just like that. This yarn is so delicate. I'm gonna do it one more time. Just attach it by grabbing it through, making, you know, single crochet. And then you're gonna do the exact same thing on this side. Single crochet right up the side in these undefined chains. Okay, just all the way up the side until you get here, and then do one more single crochet in the top row chain of 100, and then I will meet you back there. Oh yeah, by the way, these scissors are from Brooklyn Haberdashery. Yes, they make their own scissors. These are so cool. Very efficient. And here we are at the end of the project, everyone. These are my 2 strings that I did. Let me fix the camera a little bit. These are the 2 strings, and this is how we will tie it in the back. So we're gonna fold it like that, and then this string will come through. You could do it however you want. You could go through this loop or that loop. I'm gonna probably try it out a few different ways, but I'm gonna go through this way first. And like I said, I'm just eyeballing it, but if you made little loops right here, you will be putting it through that loop. And then this one goes through the corresponding loop over here. And then I'm gonna cross it, so it'll go right at the bottom. Just like that. And then the other one will go through the bottom of this one. Oops. Let me get it in another stitch. Ugh, it's taking a long time. Alright. So there we go. Okay. And then when I put it on, it will be really cute. And one other thing, I really have a pet peeve about rough edges. So I found these little jump rings. You can get them from Michael's actually. Or you can get like a cord in, like I do in most of my tops and shorts and skirts. I just think it looks really cute to have something on the end of the string instead of just a random string. So I'm just gonna tie this around and secure it a little better later, but that just looks a little better to me than a rough string edge. But if you want a rough string edge, do you. This is all about customization. But there we go. I will make that a little tighter later. But here's the top, and you only have literally 1 string to weave in, or I'm just gonna trim it. Okay, 1 string to weave in. I only cut the string once, and this top is very simple. And I think it will look great on all sizes. And I still have this much yarn left, so I think 1 ball of yarn will be good for up to size large, 2X, 3X, anything. I just think that there's a lot of yarn, and it's very stretchy and breathable, and I think it's so cute. I love it. It's sparkly yarn. Alright, enough of me talking and rambling. I hope you enjoy, and let me know if you made this beautiful little top. Thank you again for tuning in.